Hey there everyone, and how are you guys doing today? I am Joe Marin from mobilecupofjoe.com, and today with me in this episode of Mobile Cup of Joe, I have got the BlackBerry Z30 on Verizon Wireless. So the BlackBerry Z30, in case you didn't know, is the latest flagship device from our friends and pals over at BlackBerry. It is actually an exclusive to Verizon Wireless here in the States. So you can't pick this thing up on T-Mobile, AT&T, or Sprint, or even Metro PCS if that's your kind of thing. The BlackBerry Z30 is an exclusive to Verizon, and in terms of specs, it's not the highest out spec phone. You have things like a 5-inch 720p HD Super AMOLED display, an 8-megapixel rear-facing camera, and a 1.7 gigahertz dual-core processor with 2 gigs of RAM. So it's not a low-budget phone by any means, but it certainly isn't up there in terms of specs with the Galaxy Note 3, the iPhone 5S, or the HTC One. Still very excited to see what BlackBerry has to offer from their latest flagship. We're going to go ahead in this episode of MCOJ, in this unboxing, take a very first look at the BlackBerry Z30 on Verizon Wireless. But before we go any further, please go ahead and grab that coffee cup, fill it up, bring it over, and sit on down. Take a swig from your mobile cup of Joe. Alrighty, so here we go with my unboxing video for the BlackBerry Z30 right here. Before we get too far, I'd like to give a really big thank you and shout out to our friends and pals over at Verizon Wireless for actually sending us the Z30 to unbox for you guys today. Really, is because of our partners like Verizon who send us these review units that do make Mobile Cup of Joe possible, and make these videos possible. So thank you, Verizon. Thanks for being awesome. And let's go ahead and dive into this box. Very simple and plain box right here, very reminiscent of what we saw with the BlackBerry Q10 and the Z10 on Verizon as well. So nothing exciting by any means going on with the phone, just a BlackBerry Z30 logo right there. We have some things telling us what the package contains on the back of it: BlackBerry Z30 non-removable battery, power plug, USB cable, quick reference guide, and product safety and warranty brochure. That's some exciting stuff. We've got the phone number for the device right there, Verizon logo and a BlackBerry logo. Let's go ahead and slide this bit of cardboard off and take this off. Nothing exciting at all. This is a very boring box, to be honest with you. But there we go. We have the BlackBerry Z30 right there. I'm going to slide her out and set it down to the side just for a minute so we can see what else the box has to offer. And it looks like some very basic stuff. We have got, let's look at these brochures. 4G LTE SIM card, which I'm assuming is already in the phone. Yep, it's already in the phone, so we got that right there. That's good stuff. We have our manuals, which we're not going to read because you do not want to hear me read off stuff you already know. Micro USB to full USB syncing / charging cable, and our AC wall outlet adapter right there. So very basic stuff. This is about as basic as you get when it comes to smartphone packaging. But either way, that's the box, and let's go ahead and power on the Z30, because if it's anything like its BlackBerry other Z10 and Q10 counterparts, this is going to take a very long time to boot up. So we saw the light there, BlackBerry logo. Let's go ahead and take a look at the phone. We have our 5-inch 720p Super AMOLED display right here, which I'm actually very excited about. Super AMOLED is easily one of my favorite types of panels for smartphones because it uses the technology as to where you see this black space on the screen right here. The only pixels being lit are the pixels that you see for the BlackBerry logo. So this is all actually the screen turned off, and I really love that aspect of Super AMOLED displays. We have a Verizon logo right here, our front-facing camera there, our little earpiece right there. Going below, we have BlackBerry logo, and we actually have an aluminum or metal siding right here, which is kind of nice, kind of gives you a nice little flair for the design. Going on the left-hand side, we have got our micro USB syncing / charging port, along with a micro or mini HDMI port, which is something you really don't see in smartphones anymore, so kind of a neat little thing to have that included on the Z30. Going on the right-hand side, we do have our volume rocker right here with our voice assistant button right there, and I'm assuming these little pins right here are for those microphone, I'm guessing those are microphone pinholes, because I believe our SIM card is inside the back of the phone. Up top, we have our power / lock button next to our 3.5mm headset jack. On the bottom, we just have our little fingernail grip for getting the back off, and then on the back, we do have our 8-megapixel rear-facing camera with LED flash, a BlackBerry logo, Verizon logo, 4G LTE logo, and a very nice soft touch grip right here. This feels very nice and tacky in the hand. Got to love puberty with that voice cracking. So what's next? We're going to leave an app. We're going to go ahead and continue. We know how to use BlackBerry 10, folks. Yep, we know. We can swipe down. Exciting stuff. That's it. So, can we use it? There we go. So we've got the phone actually all booted up right here and ready to go. Let's see if you can look at, okay, recent apps are available to the left. All apps are to the right. Well, thank you, tutorials and BlackBerry 10. Where would we be without you? But if you want to take kind of a look at the display resolution here, you're probably going to be able to get the basic idea since this is only a 720p panel. It actually looks quite good. The colors are very vibrant. This is actually probably the best screen I've seen on a BlackBerry device, at least to my knowledge. Thanks to Super AMOLED technology, you have very vibrant colors and a very high ratio when it comes to contrast. And again, not a lot of people like the Super AMOLED panels, but personally, I'm a very big fan of them. BlackBerry 10 is an interesting operating system. In terms of applications and software available for it, there's really not a lot. It's lacking quite a bit, especially even to Windows Phone, which has caught up quite a bit. This is lagging even compared to that. But in my time with the BlackBerry Q10 and the BlackBerry Z10, I really have kind of gotten a soft spot in my heart for the BlackBerry 10 operating system. One of the things I like is that it's just so smooth. I've never used a laggy BlackBerry 10 device. Granted, there's only 3 of them out there, including the Z30, but I just love how it operates. Now, let's see if you have other apps open, you actually have them, these kind of cards right here. So say that I go ahead and I open up Facebook. I can go ahead and swipe up to get rid of it, and then I want to open up my contacts, swipe up to get rid of it, and then I go ahead and I open up Twitter, get rid of that bad boy by swiping up, and let's open up one more. Let's open up LinkedIn, and we get rid of it by swiping up. So if I want to look at all the apps I currently have open, I just swipe over here and can scroll through them and say that I want to hop back into my keyboard shortcuts. Boom, I'm right there. Swipe up, I'm back. And if we swipe over again, we're at our Blackberry Hub, and Blackberry Hub is really interesting. So you can add accounts to your Blackberry Hub like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Evernote, and email contacts like your Google account, for example. And it'll actually take all of your notifications, BBM, text messages, emails, and whatnot, throw them all right here, so you're just a matter of a couple of swipes away from all of your notifications for everything going on. When you log into Facebook and sync your Facebook account with it, your Facebook notifications will show up here in your Facebook messages, Twitter notifications will show up here, your Gmail emails will show up here. It's very nicely integrated and baked into the system. And I wasn't so sure what I thought about it at first when I first reviewed the BlackBerry Z10, which is my first BlackBerry 10 device, but since then I have really come to appreciate and really love the BlackBerry 10 operating system. There's not a whole lot more to go on with this unboxing because I really want to save the features of BlackBerry 10.2 for our full review, so I'm actually going to go ahead and cut the review off there. Please feel free to comment below what you'd like to see in our full review for the BlackBerry Z30, which we will get up in a couple of weeks. CES is just a matter of days away, so we're going to try to get this video up just before it. We'll actually probably be publishing this on Saturday, which will be just about 1 day away, really, from the events at CES, because stuff starts to be announced on Sunday. We're going to be covering CES like a boss. We're going to be keeping the website updated as much as possible, and then after CES is over, the week later, we will be uploading our personal favorites of what was uploaded to the channel. Actually, Mark Hoyle, one of the editors from Old Cup of Joe, who's been helped me a whole lot on the website, will start making video content for us, and his first video will actually be his personal favorite top 5 things that were announced at CES. So keep a lookout for Mark on the YouTube channel. We're going to be really focusing and honing in on the YouTube channel for 2014. We had an excellent year in 2013, but we really wanted to improve with 2014. We're going to be making a few changes. We're going to be throwing out some new content, and it's going to be a very exciting year. And unboxing the BlackBerry Z30 is our first video for 2014. And with all that said, that's all the time we do have for this episode of MCOJ. Guys, if you like what you saw, if you have comments about it, please feel free to let us know in the comments below. If you like the video, please go ahead, hit the like button. If you liked it, it takes 1 second to do so, and it really does help support the show. And when you show your support towards the show even more, I'd really appreciate if you'd go ahead and hit the subscribe button up there, down there, to the left or to the right, wherever it is. I'm not sure anymore. YouTube keeps throwing it around. Don't forget, we are on, if you want to stay connected, we're on Google+, we're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and make sure you head on over to our website at www.mobilecupofjoe.com for the latest in technology news, reviews, giveaways, and more. I am Joe Marion from mobilecupofjoe.com. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.